Okay, we're here with Brandon Schaub. He used to be a UFC. Are you still fighting, Brandon?
I am not.
You're not. Okay. So you were commentating on the Mosley versus Avanesyan fight.
Yeah.
What did you think about the fight, and who would you have winning?
Tough fight, man. I thought Avanesyan came out and was just a little too hesitant at first. He lost those first opening rounds. I think because he respected Shane too much. He was like, oh, holy shit, I'm fighting a legend here. So he showed too much respect, but I think after round 4, you could see him open up. He's like, it's just another fight. That's when he kind of started to take rounds there. It's a close fight, man. Close fight. I could see it going either way, but Shane losing that point really hurt him. So I have no problem with the decision.
You have a show called Fighter and the Kid, correct?
The Fighter and the Kid.
All right, and so a lot of people watch you. It's one of the top shows in the world.
#1 right now on iTunes. #1 comedy TV series on iTunes.
Okay, so a lot of people look up to you. What are some tips for new broadcasters? Well, podcasters, sorry.
Podcasters, broadcasters, just life in general is don't let people censor you, man. I think this day and age, life is full of agendas and bullshit, and the reason why our podcast resonates with people is because there's no filter. It's as real as it gets, to use an old UFC term. And that's hard to find these days in media. So anyone looking to get into podcasting, broadcasting, just be yourself. Everyone looks at, the Joe Rogans and the Max Kellermans and the Adam Carollas of podcasting. Not that Max Kellerman's a podcast, but as far as commentating. Mark Maron's, all this stuff. And they try to model kind of their demeanor after these legends, and it's not the way to go. You just got to be yourself. And you won't get in trouble. If you're yourself, you can always look yourself in the mirror and do good things.
So would there be a dollar amount, or what dollar amount would get you back inside the UFC ring?
There's not a dollar amount. There's really not. Entertainment is, I'm very fortunate. It's going so well for me now. I've had offers, not only from the UFC, but from other organizations, and there's no dollar amount. My life, not getting punched in the face, is way more lucrative. I think I'm more valuable as an entertainer than I ever was as a fighter, and it's a blessing. I still watch every UFC. I still love the UFC, and I don't miss boxing either. That's why they brought me in here. So I'll always be a fan, but as far as fighting, I just don't see it happening.
Last question: which sport do you watch more currently, MMA or boxing?
I'd say even. I don't miss any of them. UFC, I'm doing a show tomorrow night with Joe Rogan, the fight companion with myself, Joe Rogan, obviously, Brian Callen, and Eddie Bravo. And that's the biggest show in the world as far as MMA goes. So being part of that's pretty special. I don't miss fights. Boxing either. I think, boxing right now is the best it's been in many years. So I don't miss them. And I don't miss football games either, man. I'm just a super fan. I'm the super nerd now on the forums and doing podcasts now. So I hung up the gloves and I'm a nerd now.
Do you have anything you want to add?
Listen to The Fighter and the Kid. It's the best podcast on planet Earth. So check it out.
All right. Thank you, Brendan.
Yes, sir.